I asked, if you don't want an Igbo man to be president, would you also ask for his votes to make you one? If you don't want us to support an Igbo man, don't also ask an Igbo man to vote for you. But because we aligned with Obi, and we have a reason. In politics, you do mathematics, and you calculate. It is our belief that that is the only ticket that can salvage Nigeria. Not only salvation, it is a ticket we call the healing ticket, such that we can forget the past. After all, a lot of people call us names because we brought, I don't want to mention tribe or religion in my politics, but we are being called a lot of names you may never know. We've been having this fight in this part of the country.
But doesn't that tell you that you're going to have a problem then in the north?
No, let me land. We have a lot of problems. We are having a lot of problems, but the problems are not insurmountable. We will overcome those problems.
How are you going to overcome them if they're so deeply entrenched, as you say they are?
It's okay. Let me give you one typical example. There is a war right now going on in in Southeast Asia between America and Iran. But at the same time...
You mean in the Middle East?
In the Middle East.
Right.
But at the same time, they are on the negotiation table. So it doesn't matter, and you should know that the Americans killed the Ayatollah, the new leader's father. But they are still on the they are negotiating to make peace. I have a friend, Dr. D.N. Okechukwu, who wrote a book about the 1966 coup. And he went to see a prominent northern leader. And the man said he doesn't want to see him, that the Igbos killed our leaders. He said, you have to listen to me. I didn't. Did Obi?
I certainly didn't.
I didn't.
Yeah.
How old was Obi in 1966? How would he carry the cross of those who did it? It doesn't matter. Even if he did it, you've just shown me Ojukwu, Odumegwu Ojukwu. His action caused the death of his own people and other people. But he was forgiven and pardoned and came back to Nigeria and participated in the electoral processes of forming a government. So, if, for example, let's assume that what these people are saying is true, have they also, if the Igbos killed our leaders, have they also looked at the other side? How many Igbos also got killed?
Indeed. And that's a very valid point that you make. Because there are people who say that there may have been the coup in 1960, January, but there was a counter coup in 1960, in July.
Where the head of state lost his life.
Yeah, not just the head of state.
And several other people.
Yeah, several other people.
So
and then, of course, there was the pogrom and then the war.
If we are in one country and we refuse to synergize, do we continue with this friction? Most of the actors in this politics today never knew Ahmadu Bello, never knew Tafawa Balewa, never knew Ironsi, and most of the military officers that died. They didn't know them. Can we bring them back? If I ask you, if we continue in this, can we bring them back? So we decided as people, at least me and Konkoso, that we will, even if it's an attempt, we should attempt to heal the wounds of the past. This is why we call this a healing ticket for the nation.
That is a very, very profound statement that you made and that you're making.
We will make every sacrifice possible to bring about this healing, among the Southeast and the North.
I don't mean to reduce the weight and the size of what you're saying, but I mean, is this a truly national project? Because you sound like it is, or is it merely political mathematics?
I can bring Dr. Okechukwu. You know, Dr. Simon Okeke is the greatest Igbo man around this part of the country, the former chairman of the Police Service Commission. You ought to know him. He's one of the greatest Igbo leaders. I had been on this project with him for over 2.5 years. And it has yielded some results. Do you want to know the results?
Yeah, go ahead.
1, for the last 1 year, can you point out to me one Igbo man who has gone out to voice for Igbo presidency? We are making Peter Obi Nigerian president, not Igbo president. Can anybody in Nigeria point out to me? Now, when elections like this always come, there are issues coming from Southeast. People are being attacked. Maybe Southeasterners are being attacked here. Can you remember the last time there was a skirmish between Northerners and Southeasterners in the South or in Northern region? Is that not a credit? Some people had done it. If you do not communicate, you cannot understand each other.
Indeed.
And this is what we had set out to heal. And we had looked at several issues. What are the problems of Nigeria? And we specifically also zeroed on what are the problems of Northern region. And part of which is security, part of which is agriculture, part of which is education. And Obi had agreed if he becomes the president of Nigeria, he will not only as a person address these 3 issues, but he will make us part of those who will work on these issues. If the government fails, it would not be Obi, but it is us who are part of trying to see what can be done about this security in northern Nigeria. We have been called several names. We are bringing an Igbo man. And unfortunately, it's not only the government of APC, even some opposition political parties, instead of us fighting our common opponent, that is the APC and its government, we are fighting ourselves. And we asked, where did we pick Obi from? Where did we get Obi from? We got Obi from Atiku. He was his vice presidential candidate. Atiku ran with Ben Obi, Senator Ben Obi, as vice presidential candidate. He ran with Peter Obi as vice presidential candidate. He ran with Okowa as vice presidential candidate. Now we are hearing he's going to run with Amechi as vice presidential candidate. So, can anybody supporting Atiku be right in denigrating us that we are promoting Igbo people?
Is that Atiku's people who are doing that?
Look at the social media and those who are promoting this issue. And I asked, if you don't want an Igbo man to be president, would you also ask for his votes to make you one? Would you?
That's
So-
a good point you make.
So, now, Charles, I know your dad very well. He chaired the Constituent Assembly. I was a member.
1989,
No, 87.
87 to 89. I
80,
guess.
yes. And I was a member. Very active member. Very prominent member, though young. If he comes out of his grave now, he will beg God to take him back with what is happening in Nigeria. During their time, judges even don't attend social events. They don't. If they are given, it was really separation of powers. If they are given house, it's government house. Nobody can visit your father after office hours.
True.
Nobody.
Very true.
I know that one. It's a fact. So, a lot of things have been said. If you don't want us to support an Igbo man, don't also ask an Igbo man to vote for you. So, it is now incumbent on you from the Southeast. This is your best opportunity. You know that Azikiwe not only worked with Ahmadu Bello, could you remember that there was also a NCNC NEPU alliance of Malam Aminu Kano? Can you also remember that Dr. Azikiwe worked with Abubakar Rimi in 1983? So if Kwankwaso said that, it is just a water flowing through its normal channel.